Hello folks, attorney Jon Markarian here, coming to you live on another Markarian Monday. I wanted to discuss a very important topic today. It's important because it's one of the most common causes of injury in the United States. It leads to approximately 8 million ER visits annually in the United States alone. I'm talking about slip and fall injuries, or its related cousin, trip and fall injuries. What are some of the most common causes of slip and fall injuries, you might say? Obviously, the top one is wet or slippery surfaces that are caused by either water, ice, grease. Another cause for slip and fall injuries are uneven surfaces. It could also be poor lighting. It can also be poor footwear, improper footwear for the conditions that we're talking about. How can we prevent slip and fall injuries? It goes back to footwear again. It's very important to wear the proper footwear for the type of surface that we're dealing with. We also want to be aware of our surrounding. We want to pay attention to the surfaces that are around us. We want to make sure if there's any obstructions, if there's any liquids that may be like sitting on the ground. We want to take our time. We want to use handrails if possible. If there's, especially around stairs, there's always handrails that we can possibly utilize. What should we do what should you do in case you do have a slip and fall injuries? First and foremost, the most important thing is to make sure you seek proper medical attention. It is very important to seek proper medical attention promptly because head injuries especially, are difficult to kind of gauge at the outset. And they may become very complicated injuries if they're not taken care of. What are some of the additional tips, you might say? Report the accident. Report the accident to the manager, to the landlord, to the city authorities if it's on a public property. Document the scene. You also want to document the scene by taking proper pictures in case there's ever a need for evidence in the future. You want to make sure you have all that documented. Pull out your cell phone. Everybody nowadays has a cell phone. Pull it out. Get pictures from every angle you can, from the surface, from any obstruction on the surface, from any liquid that might be sitting on the surface. You also want to keep track of your medical expenses. You're possibly going to be accumulating a lot of medical expenses depending on the extent of your injuries. You want to make sure that's all in order in case you ever need it. And obviously you want to talk to a lawyer. If you are seriously injured and if you are a victim of a slip and fall injury or a trip and fall injury, you may need to call a good lawyer such as myself. You can reach me at 877-Markarian or contact us through our website, markarianlaw.com. Once again, 877-Markarian or markarianlaw.com. There's a link you can use to contact us, send us a message, and we'll respond promptly. Happy Monday, folks.